What's up? I'm Nick from Arcane Sanctuary. Today I'm going to be going over a cool plugin by Plugin Alliance Brainworx called the Ampeg Svt-vr Classic. Now this thing's a slimmed down version of the svt-vr. Basically it's got a volume, treble, and a bass. You can see here high, ultra high, and ultra low, and that's pretty much it. You got an on-off switch, and you change it to bright, normal, and it's very just stripped down. The reason I think they did this was just to kind of get you more into their products. So they give you free things like this to test out, and you know what? I mean, for the price that the Brainworx stuff is, this is a smart move because some of their stuff is not cheap, and just buy it. I know you have the trial period. You can test them for, I think, up to 15 days, which I suggest on all of them, especially before you purchase them. But something like this, you get a little more time with. You own this thing. And no, it's not the most universal thing you've ever tried. No, it's not going to suit every need. But you know what? It's free, and we're going to find a good use for it. So let's jump right into this thing here. You got the effects rack. It does have that section, input, gain, power, soak. And you have a cabinet section here, which has three modest cabinets. You got your 8x10, 410, and real cab, which empty player. I don't know what that is. We're going to jump and find out what that is too. So, all right, today I'm going to be playing it on one of my P basses, and this is the standard tone. Okay, this one's in E. So let's jump on this bad boy. Let's bypass it and hit the factory default. A little treble to that. All right, so right off the bat, we can hear this thing. It's pretty cool. It sounds very nice. It's definitely got some volume to it, some punch, a little bit of distortion, very little bit of distortion, and let's see if we can mess with this power soak. That does nothing. Input gain. So it doesn't have a lot of distortion, but it's got that clankiness. Kind of cool for a punk rock with a pick. Cool. That sounds awesome. Very cool rock bass. Let's this thing sounds very clean, very good. Let's try funky rock. That's funky. Punchy rock. Fretless. what? The fretless stuff's got to be, I think, on a fretless. It just never sound right on the fretted bass. Just bass. Little hip hoppy sound. No bass. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that setting. I like bass. Slap type bass. Driven bass. Okay, so we got some drive. Setting. That's pretty cool. 10 by 10 cabinet. One by 15, which is, my favorite. And no cabinet. Let's see how this sounds. Alright, that's the DI signal. So, yeah, I mean, this thing's very minimalistic. And I gotta say, at first I said this thing is not going to be universal. It's more going to be, maybe one thing. Nah, this thing's very universal. I mean, the punchy rock sounded awesome. That's definitely really cool for rock. Let's see, which one else did I like? I really like the jammin' bass. I mean, just the presets alone sound fantastic. This thing's great. You don't really have to do a lot of bending to get a good sound out of it. I mean, pretty much anywhere that I just touched and played around with, the ultra low, that sounds great. Add a little bright to it. Crack a little gain. It has a very organic feel to it too. You can actually hear like the room in the cabinet. It's not very stale like a DI. I mean, this thing's great. This thing was free. I'd pay $50 for this thing, no problem. The reason I would pay for it too is because it's minimal. You don't have to search around for crap. I mean, for Christ's sake, you just get. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I mean, it comes with 12 presets that are more than usable. I mean, at least 8 of the 12 are really good. Yeah, this thing's great. All right, cool. So that was the Ampeg SVT-VR Classic by Plugin Alliance. Brainworx has developed this thing, and gotta say, if it's still free, grab this thing because it's freaking awesome. I mean, it is. This thing sounds great. It plays great. It's incredible. I'm gonna play around and mess around with this more. I am very upset with myself for taking this long to even open it up and see what it was about. But you know what? Hey, now I got something to look forward to for tomorrow too. So, once again, I'm Nick from Arcane Sanctuary. Please like, subscribe, and comment on this.